Hi folks, Gavin from RespondAbility here. I hope you're all keeping well and that I hope as much as possible you're able to stay at home and work from home. I am here in Illinois where we've been under a statewide stay-at-home order for the last few days. And I've had a lot of conversations with our partners about using RespondAbility to work from home, to work remotely. Especially when it comes to interacting with and leading remote meetings. We actually have a few partners that are virtual organizations, and they've been using RespondAbility in their virtual environment, in their remote environment for some time now. So in this video, we're going to cover the three things that they have been doing to successfully lead and manage through those remote meetings. But first, I want to address why working from home right now is so difficult. So because of COVID, it's very likely that your role during the working day has shifted and now includes some level of caregiving, either to children or to parents, friends, neighbors, others in our community. And if you're not taking care of children or parents at home, then it is very likely that others on your team are doing that. Because of that, remote meetings have to be hyper-focused. Team members need to know that they can dial in, they can get done what they need to get done, and then they can get back to their other duties and responsibilities. And as a leader, you can use RespondAbility to give your staff the certainty and the structure that they need, that we all need, in this time of great uncertainty. So to successfully work and manage and lead your team remotely, you need to, 1, clearly name the work. 2, set expectations for the individuals. And then 3, run those hyper-focused meetings. Virtual communication tools like Google Hangouts, Zoom, GoToMeetings, those allow teams to communicate virtually, but they don't help you to actually manage your teams virtually. RespondAbility pairs with those communication tools to help everyone pull in the same direction. RespondAbility sets you up for success as a remote leader and gives your team stability as they adjust to working from home. First, as a leader, you name the work and identify who is responsible for it. The work can be as broad or specific as you need it to be. Here, let's add AP Frank's work. Let's add e-learning, and let's add food distribution. Here, we're using one of the default update templates to standardize everybody's information. You can add comments for other team members, and they'll get email notifications. And just like with a flipped classroom, this means that team members are updating on their own time. And then when you're actually together in your virtual meeting, you can focus on problem solving and collaboration and not spend everybody's time and everybody's attention on report outs. Your team members provide their updates before the virtual meeting so that during your meeting, you can focus on problem solving and actions. You do this with a standing agenda that includes calls for special topics. These are items that must be discussed by the group. So you want to identify these items, but you want to wait until the end of the call to cover them, as not everybody in the meeting is going to need to stay for their discussion. For every escalation, the guiding questions are, what is the next step and who owns the next step? And then you want to update any existing to-dos and add new items as they're needed. And then you want to review the special topics and let anyone who does not need to be part of that discussion leave the meeting. Then you're going to capture any additional to-dos that you need as part of those discussions. You've now created group norms and a common language with clear definitions of who is doing what, reporting expectations, and a shared to-do list that keeps everybody focused. All in a system where you can track progress, compare adult efforts to student outcomes, and have streamlined virtual meetings with clear accountability. We want to help. Go to the RespondAbility website and schedule time with us. You'll talk to me or to one of our former superintendents or former principals about your next steps. Stay safe.